Hi everyone, Graham here with the latest updates from We Share Abundance. We Share Abundance is a cloud nation. We are the United States of the world. We're an emerging nation. We've been around about 4.5 years, putting in solid foundations to be here for many generations to come. We're now expanding our economy to improve the liquidity and value of our currency, and that'll benefit all of our citizens. Because all our citizens hold our currency. We give it to them every month. Anybody can be a citizen. All you've got to do is come along, register, prove you're a real person, and that's it. There's no obligation and there's no fee. There's lots of things that you have the option of getting involved in if you choose. But come, get in and have a look round. And then if you want to join in some of the things where people are making good money, regular money, not talking about becoming millionaires, but, nice steady income for minimal cost, not a great deal of effort, then you're in the right place. Okay, with that said, we have a non-separatist ideology within our community, and that means that we don't pigeonhole people because of where they come from, what they look like, their colour, class, creed, gender, or anything else. We just see everybody as a human being, part of one big family of humanity, all linked together, and all individually unique, and so all having something unique to offer our community, all of equal value to our community. Being all linked together, it's a wonderful thing that you can't do something for somebody else without it benefiting your own self. So that is one of the rules of life, and it's one that we try and encourage you to take advantage of here within We Share Abundance. We have a little affirmation that helps us with that non-separatist ideology, and we have a little prayer before that helps us understand about that loving, sharing attitude to create what everybody seeks, and that is true happiness in life. Not short-term pleasure from being able to afford to move to a new house or go on a world cruise or whatever it may be that you want to do. We're talking about something that a lot of people that seem to be very successful are still searching for, and they don't really know what it is. They certainly don't know how to get it. And it is that true everlasting happiness, that bliss that's within you, that means that no matter what's going on in the world outside, you will have those peaks of pleasure and little troughs of disappointment. But deep inside, you'll be happy and contented. You'll be filled with ever new joy and bliss, and that can only be found through loving service to others. And the great thing about that, as I say, we are all linked together. The more service you offer to the more people, the more you'll find that everything that you want and need in life will start flowing to you. You won't have to chase after it. It'll just start working for you. So that's what our little prayer is about. And it all links together with our non-separatist ideology and everything that we're about within We Share Abundance. Okay, so welcome to you, whether you're watching live or whether you're watching the replay. We have a lot of people watch the replay. 7 p.m. London time isn't convenient for everybody. But if you're watching live, it's just really nice if you just pop your name and where you're from in the comments, and people can see that we are a global community. We are the United States of the world. We're in all 5 continents. We're in most countries within those continents. I don't know what the actual count is now, but it's well over 120 countries, I think, that we're in. So we are on track to be something really, really special as we continue to grow. So let's see who we've got in now here. We've got Ramachandra in from Watford in England. We've got Peter from the Cameroon. We've got Don from Vancouver Island in Canada. We've got Lewis from Lisbon in Portugal. Eric from Quebec in Canada. Nankiep from Nigeria, and Richard from Devon in England. Richard couldn't find us yesterday. I don't know why. But anyway, hopefully he managed to get hold of a replay eventually. And we got Derek in from Wado City in Nigeria. So today, Saturday, not a day where developers work. That has its good and bad points. It means that I don't get too tied up in communications with them. So it lets me do a little bit more of other things. And for those of you in the Cash Cow program, you will be pleased to know that I've got the rotation set up, the landing pages, and I have been talking to somebody about the first paid advertising, let's call it, because it's generally a generalization of all these things. So the only thing is, and I don't want to delay this, so I'm gonna get it started, and it'll probably start tomorrow or Monday. It'll all be paid for and done and dusted sometime tomorrow. And the only thing is, it's difficult to set up tracking when you're running a rotator and different landing pages and things. It's very time consuming and difficult to get right. So I haven't done it, basically, is the answer to that. So I'll be starting without the tracking, but I will be working on getting the tracking sorted out for as we continue to put money into promotion of We Share Abundance for the benefit of everyone. But of course, the commissions that come in will be going to the direct commissions will be going to the members of the Cash Cow program. If you're wondering what that is, don't bother, because it's not available anymore anyway. I think we have 25 people in there, that's all. And so we're going to get those people sorted out. We're going to get them properly up and running. But the benefit, of course, goes to everybody, because the increase in membership benefits everybody in lots of different ways. We have this synergy between everything that we do within our community that helps everyone. And in addition to that, when I do get the tracking set up, we will be able to provide you with ideas of what kind of advertising is working, what it costs, what your cost per acquisition is. You have to decide what you think is worthwhile as a cost per acquisition. And then if you know, let's suppose our cost per acquisition is, let's suppose it's $2. It might be more, it might be less in different things that we do. But let's suppose it's $2. Then we have to say, is $2 a reasonable price to pay for having somebody within our organization? Well, for example, if they join the 777 plan, and even if it's only at $5, your chances are that you're going to make $4 on that. So it would be good. But if you've got a lot of people in phase one, then you're not going to see that commission coming in, because once you get past a certain point, it won't pay you anymore. But if they come in phases 1 and 2, which is just $15, then you're going to see a bigger commission in phase 2. It's $8 commission in phase 2. So, and that's just a very basic example, just looking at our 777 program. But we've got the ShareHub program, and if they get involved in that as a paid member, which if they're wise, they will do, then you make $5 straight away when they pay their subscription for the first 4 weeks. Now, what I've done, I've been looking at numbers and things, and what I've done with the Share Hope program, I wonder if I've still got it available. Just let me see. Bear with me just a second. Yeah, it might need a bit of clarification, but I'm going to do a screen share. I'm getting lost. Just bear with me a second. Here we go. Share screen. I think it's this one. Yeah. So I don't know whether you can see that very clearly, but I've changed the heading. I've been messing around with it a bit, but what I've done, like I say, it may need a bit more work on the wording to clarify it a little bit, but it says if you have been a pro member, it's just $2.50 a week for 12 consecutive months, and for any reason you are not making a weekly profit, we will pay for you until you are making a weekly profit. Okay, so that is, if you like, a guarantee we've put in there now. I don't think we'll end up paying anybody's subscription, because if people are in it for 12 months, I'm pretty sure that they will be generating a profit on a weekly basis. But it's in there now as something, and as I say, it may need a little bit of clarification in the wording, but it's there and it's a change. And then I've left this, it's not going to be rapid wealth for most participants, but whether active or passive, you will create a generational wealth of at least $6,000 a month. And then there's a video that explains a bit more about it and the wording, which hopefully most of you will have seen and read. And there are some examples in there below. I haven't got round to doing proper videos about it all yet, but it is a move in the right direction, I think. Okay, I can stop sharing that and get back to you. I've not done the prayer and the affirmation, have I? I don't think I have. I think I missed it. But we had, let me see who we had. We had Richard, we had Derek, we've got Deborah in, and we've got Buzina in. Oh, Deborah's from Southern Alabama, USA. Buzina from Edinburgh in Scotland. Let me just recap and do that little prayer and the affirmation, and then I'll get back again to letting you know what's been going on. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love, bless each member that they may find the joy of service, and through service attract true happiness and everything they want and need into their life. Amen. And our little affirmation about that non-separatist ideology. We're so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world, with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind and soul of thy world. Okay, good. Unlike me to forget that, but I did remember. I don't know why I forgot it, and I don't know why I remembered, but there you go. I think I was just excited about what I've been doing today, getting things organized. Marketing is what I'm good at. And so as I get more into it, if I don't have a lot of time, unfortunately, but as the time I do have, as I get more into it, we will see the results getting better. And of course, it will benefit everybody, as I said, especially those cash cow members who've been very patiently waiting for quite some time to see some results for their participation. Please, what about the allocation of assisted entry into the 777 plan? It didn't run today as promised by you yesterday. It did run, but it doesn't have sufficient funding at the moment to place people. But it's the quiet before the storm. We're getting it all sorted out. It can't place people without the money being available to pay out the commissions and everything else. But as I say, it is something that we know about, and it did run, but most of you won't have seen much change from it. But it is the quiet before the storm. It'll start happening. I'm not sure whether we'll get it started tomorrow properly, but certainly by Monday there will be some changes that you'll see there. But get on to your people. It's really that anything that you get from that is a bonus. You've got to be self-reliant. You've got to go about things in the right way. You've got to get your people to put people into those boxes themselves. If they've got the boxes available, they should be putting people in there. And anything more than that is a bonus. Similarly, we have the spillover part of the plan now loaded, but you're not going to see much in there until people start continuing to bring more and more and more people in. The marketing that I'll be doing, that will be bringing people in for the cash cow members, will affect everything within the plan, because it'll start things moving within their 777 plans, and we will also be. I'm in the middle of getting together a welcome message. Now, people that join already get a welcome email, but it's quite brief. It's quite a good little email, but it is fairly brief, and they will be getting another one into their inbox, and you will get a copy of it. Everybody will get a copy of it when it's done, and it will be headed up "Save this message," because it will be running through a lot of the basics and a lot of the questions that members have about things. It'll also be outlining some of the special offers that people can get for taking action quickly. So that will also help, and that's something that'll be implemented pretty quickly. It's down to me to get it written amongst all the other things that I'm doing. Okay, and we've got Ali in from Pakistan. Right. So yeah, I feel that I've been moving along in the right direction pretty well today. Sunday is a busy day for me. I know it's the day of rest, but Sunday is a busy day. It's a day where I have to allocate lots of things, move stuff around, make sure that everything is in balance, and bring lots of things up to date, ready for the start of the week. But I've also got that marketing to start, and I've also got that message that I've been telling you about now. Once it's available, you'll get it as a message, so that you'll be able to also save it if you choose, and it'll help with a lot of things. So that will also assist when you are bringing people in, because people, when they first start, they're going to come in and they're going to be prompted to read their messages, and they get the messages, and it'll be a good informative message for them. It'll help them find their way around and know what's available and what they can do and how. So there we go. The people I brought into the program has been passed up to my sponsor. The people the system passed up to me are people I don't know. Yeah, we're working on link for you. That hopefully will be available Monday, Tuesday maybe, but hopefully Monday, where you will be able to email the people that have been passed up to you. But the people that you brought in that have been passed up, there'll only be 2 of those anyway, at the most. But do the right thing and encourage them to do the right thing as well. You have contact with them, tell them to get things moving. It'll help the whole system. And if everybody does that, then it'll help everybody. But you've got to be an example. It's not really related, but there's a quote about wanting to change the world, you know. You can only do your part by changing yourself, and hope that there will be some sort of ripple effect from that, that will help others to change and so spread. But it all starts with you, or with me, with us all, you know, individually. We've got to do our bit. We've got to lead. We've got to show the way and do the right thing. And the people that you did bring in that have been passed up, keep in touch with them and get them doing the right thing, and they'll hopefully learn to do the right thing and pass that on to other people, and everybody will benefit through that. Okay. But we are, as I say, and it has been mentioned before, we are putting a link in where you will be able to get the email and contact them directly. Is it only on level 1 that there's some pass up? No, the pass ups on every level, Eric. There's been a lot of changes, and I might have missed a few changes. There are pass ups on every level. No, there aren't. There's no pass ups on level 2, sorry. But there are pass ups on level 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And level 2 we changed. Instead of the pass ups there, we're putting money into the bank. We need money in the bank. We can't give entries away without having money to support them. So we have to put the money in the bank. And that is the reason for some of these upgrades we've been making, is to make sure that we get the balance right, and that there will be funds available for those assisted entries. Okay. They should be a last resort, really, your assisted entries. You want to be doing things yourself. You want to be getting out there and doing things. But a lot of people won't, and plans fail because people don't. So that's why we have the assisted entries. But ideally, we shouldn't need them. I know we do, but we shouldn't. Okay. Once again, it's down to you guys. Right, numbers. Let me put the light on. I won't be able to see this. Very, very slow everything today. An increase of just 2 in the 777 plan. An increase of just 2 in our registered members. That's a net increase, of course. There may have been more members joined, but we'll have taken out anybody that hasn't responded to the request to verify their email. If they're not verified their email, they can't log in because they're not a member really. So we get them out of the way. An increase of 5 in the active member count to 3,229. The total registered members is 49,952. And the number in the 777 plan is 23,612. And we have an increase of 2 in the people that have upgraded in the Share Hope plan. That's now 512. No change in anything in the Multiply Weezer site. We did, as usual, as always, get about 70 cents or something for logging in just from the revenue share. Eric says, I don't think you have given the numbers. I've just given them now. Okay. Right. Have we got anything else that we need to cover? Let me have a look at my list of things that I've been doing. So, no, most of these things have been to make sure that the developers know what they're doing on Monday. I have to plan their week for them basically to make sure that they're doing what we need done rather than what they think needs to be done. And with the new developer, I have to go into quite a lot of detail because they don't know their way around so well. So a bit more time consuming as well for that. But yeah, I think all in all, we're doing well. We're on track. I know that the numbers very, very slow there today. That happens some days. And as I said to, I think it was Derek that was asking about the 777 plan and things. It's the quiet before the storm. We're going to see more and more activity now, partly through putting things back into place that we've been pausing. They are back in, but we need to bring the back end up to speed to finance things. And then the marketing and things that I'll be doing will help. And hopefully it will give you some guidelines. If we find something that is working well, then we can run a call on it. And if you, it's just an easy way for you if you're not really sure of what you should be doing and how, we can say, okay, it's $20 and hopefully you'll get 10 sign-ups or something like that, depending on the numbers we get, the feedback that we get. And we got Namo, I think, saying hello. So hi there. I don't know where you're from, but you're very welcome to be here. Somebody that's cropped up on YouTube. Okie dokie. I think we covered everything, really. Tomorrow, of course, we do have the raffle, so if you've not got your tickets for that, get your tickets. Get your ticket at the station for the Rock Island line. I don't know. Okay. And we got all in one channel. I think that is the guy from Sri Lanka. Can't think of his name, but I should know it. Lovely man. Okay. We're done, I think, folks. It's a Saturday night. Go out and enjoy it. It might be a Sunday morning for some of you. I'm not sure whether we had Andrew in. He's the usual participant from down under. And of course, that would be Sunday morning. Nice spring morning, hopefully. Okay, but for the rest of you, Saturday night. Saturday night at the movies. Oh, yeah. Okay. Enjoy your day. Enjoy the rest of the day. I'll be here tomorrow, same time, same place, 7 p.m. London time. YouTube, Twitch, Facebook. And I'll let you know if I've got that order placed. I'm pretty sure it will be placed and paid for and done tomorrow. Whether we'll get the traffic started by tomorrow. Sometimes it takes a little bit of a lead in to get there. But we'll get it all sorted. And I'll let you know where we're up to with that. And we may, if it does get started, we may even see some tiny results at the beginning. Okay. We're done, folks. And I'll see you later, alligator. In a wild crocodile. See you later, alligator. Always wear a smile. See you later, alligator. Go the extra mile. See you later, alligator. Yeah, come on in.